Hey, this is Avish Parashar from BeFunnyAsASpeaker.com. Once again, sharing with you a resource or a movie you can watch to be funnier. And the movie I want to talk about today is a movie called Comedian. You may not have heard of it. It wasn't a super huge release or anything. And I don't have a DVD box to show you here because I don't own it. But I thought about this movie, and actually, as I got thinking about it, I reordered it from Netflix. I've seen it before, but I put it on my Netflix queue, and I just returned my last Netflix movie yesterday, so Comedian should be arriving the next day or two. But I would advise you to watch it. What this movie is, if you haven't heard of it, it stars Jerry Seinfeld, and it's a documentary-style movie. And it takes place after the show Seinfeld went off the air, when Jerry Seinfeld was looking at going back into stand-up. And it follows him for about a year or so from the point where he decides to do it and starts doing it until he does a big show. Now, what's interesting is you look at Seinfeld. Here's a guy who was a huge stand-up comedian in his day, very successful, and then was so big that he got this TV show Seinfeld, which went on to be one of the biggest comedies of all time. So you think he's pretty much got it made. The humor comes to him naturally, all that stuff. It's a fascinating movie because it takes him from the very beginning, and he resolves to not do any old material. It's going to do all new material, so it really is starting from ground zero. And in the beginning, he goes just to do like 5-10 minutes at some small club, and then he's sitting there talking with a couple of his comedian buddies, like I think Colin Quinn's there and a couple other people, and he's talking about how tempting it is just to go back and do old material, and how he's doing new material, and how it's you start with 5 minutes, and then you build to 10 minutes, and then to 20 minutes, and how difficult it is to build a comedy routine. Now, whether you want to be a comedian or a motivational humorist or just someone who adds humor to their presentations, it's a really good movie to watch because it shows you how hard the process is. And hopefully that'll encourage you to push past those moments where you struggle and you find it difficult, because it's easy to get discouraged when you try to add humor to your presentations and you spend a half hour to an hour and you feel like you came up with nothing. Now, believe me, this happens to me all the time. I just did about 10 new minutes of stand-up comedy material, and for what I did, I figured it took anywhere from 1 to 3 hours per minute to put that together. So think about that. To really hone it, write it, create it, get it to a point, it takes a long time. And even a master like Seinfeld, it's difficult. It takes him time. It takes him trial and error. So it's a great, both motivational in terms of helping you realize it's okay if you don't have this down pat, and it's instructional to watch his process, kind of what he goes through trying to craft new material. So I'd highly recommend Comedian, starring Jerry Seinfeld. You can get it in video stores or Netflix. You can probably get it off of Amazon. Take a look, see what you can learn from it, and share your thoughts here. Thanks.